Let's see.
I'm pulling this up on YouTube because the fucking chat and StreamYard is usually delayed by a tad.
Yeah, it is.
Do I want to use my account or Novakast?
I need to keep a constant eye on, I don't need to see the video anymore. Audio's good. Video seems to be good. I just need to turn on my ceiling fan light.
Yeah, no camo for right now for me. I'm sitting in the dark anyway, so
I don't need to see what's going on with that. I just need to...
I may have to... I don't know why Google Chrome is acting weird since last night. Like, for some reason, YouTube is not loading for me.
Really?
Even though it did that last night too, but when I went on Opera, it was fine. Yeah, because I'm trying to click into the broadcast. Hey, Ronnie.
Hello.
Camera, once again.
It's fucking...
Yeah, you gotta kind of shut that off if we're going on.
Yeah.
So I'll just say hi on this account.
Still pretty...
Okay, there we go. No.
Still pretty sad concerning OBS not wanting to work on OS X Catalina.
I wanted to look into that.
Without running it through terminal.
Like command center, or sorry, not command center.
It's pretty much the command center,
okay.
The MS-DOS style thing where you're putting in code to run things or what have you.
Yeah, it says if you have a Mac and use OBS, don't upgrade to Catalina 10.15 until this is fixed. This was all the way back in June. Jesus, they have not fixed it.
Yeah, because that was back when Catalina was in beta. It's now live. So.
Right, but still the same issue happened with, it's still continuing to happen with Discord and Google Chrome, which is why whenever we're in a call or whatever, if I'm streaming something to you, I have to do it through Opera instead, because for some reason the audio doesn't display properly. Which is fine. Hello, Malice and Alice.
Beat me to it.
My favorite part about a dead body is it's bloated.
Oh, hi, Magi.
I was playing Resident Evil 2.
I saw that.
Your mic's muted. Oh, no, it's just I'm retarded. Hold on.
And he got himself out from the call.
You are echoing hardcore.
Who?
Me?
Aden.
How?
You are robotic as fuck, boy.
No, he's not. Are you watching it on YouTube?
No.
No, he sounds fine to me.
You sound weird to me, too.
No, I'm saying Aiden sound fine to me.
No, I'm saying you all sound weird to me. It's probably just these headphones.
It might be the headphones. It might be bandwidth. Who knows?
Malice says, hey, Magi.
Hello.
Trying to kind of pay attention to the chat on both ends from YouTube and StreamYard just to see how fast it is. I hate StreamYard in terms of that. Like, the chat comes up like... Man, what?
Huh?
I was saying you hate it in terms of chat speed?
Yeah, because it shows up like 20 seconds after it shows up on YouTube. So a lot of times when you guys are in the past where we've responded to people in the chat, I'm usually not seeing it because I don't have the YouTube chat pulled up, but this time I do because I wanted to see how everything looks. I noticed, like, so for ours, our names are always in son of a bitch. There we go. I accidentally unmuted the stream. They show up in black, but for other people, it show up in different colors. But I don't believe it's the paid versions because they still have the watermark of the StreamYard thing in the upper right corner.
I'm proud of myself.
You dislike the StreamYard chat big time? Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It sucks.
I don't understand why... Like, Hangouts isn't gone. It's just Hangouts on air.
It's dead.
Not... But it's still the same program, you know? Like, it's still Hangouts as a whole.
Yeah, but...
Video chat now, I believe, is Skype.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you see my issue here? Because Hangouts is a Google product. YouTube is a Google product.
Yeah, I know.
So instead of going for Google, they go for Microsoft.
I honestly, right.
Captain.
I honestly think that they need to, like, while they have it taken away, they need to work on whatever the issue with it is.
Yeah.
Because I get the feeling it might be due to some coding with Google Plus was included in the coding for on air,
Oh.
and them removing Google Plus kind of messed it up. So that might be what it is.
I miss Google Plus.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say I don't know anyone who would actually, genuinely say that they miss it.
Google, I miss existing because I can't shit talk it anymore.
Womp womp.
If you want the truth, that's why I miss it, because I miss shit talking it.
Fantastic.
That was one of the worst social networking platforms I've ever tried.
MySpace was better.
Yeah.
Top 8 and shit.
I don't remember that. I don't remember anything from MySpace until you remind me.
You reminded us.
Shh. I'm not that old, I swear. I was
Shut
only
the fuck up.
I was only around when Facebook first started.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
No, you. Magi,
When Facebook
you're
first...
only a couple years. You're only a few years younger than us.
Yeah, when Facebook first went live, I was around.
Okay.
On the internet is what I'm saying. Because most people.
Oh, because the
around...
first Facebook was not a public platform.
I know.
It was a dating site at Harvard, and then they moved into Ivy League institutions and then colleges, and you had to have a college email address in order to create an account, which is awesome because that's when I got accepted to college. I ended up creating a Facebook account. There was nothing to it other than a blank profile picture. But at least with MySpace, you got Tom.
Fuck Tom. Tom, my mom died of several different diseases that I can't remember. Woo!
Give us a crash course on MySpace.
Sorry, Tom, you've been replaced.
For if any of you have not had a MySpace account, basically, whenever you would create a MySpace account, Tom, the creator of MySpace, he was always your friend. And you also have this top 8 where you can move your friends around into this like ranked tier system. And what a lot of people would do back then is like if they were pissed at somebody or like if they were, friends with somebody and they were in their top 8 and then removing them off their top 8 was like, oh my God, what happened? It's really fucking dumb.
It caused so many people anxiety when they got removed.
Jokes on him. I made an alt account and he was the only person on my my top 8. No one else was there. My left hand.
That's just
it pissed so many people off.
Okay, Cartman.
No, I legitimately took a picture of my left hand. And
sure you did.
Yeah.
Did you name it Mitch Connor? I knew it.
I honestly may have. I'm not going to tell you the truth.
So that was actually a thing.
Fuck Tom.
Yeah,
you
Tom.
know your site's defeated when Tom makes a face with it.
No.
I don't even know if I have
Tom has a
access to my
Facebook.
MySpace account. I never had a top 8 because of the sheer amount of drama it caused for people, right?
Right.
And celebrities would use this as a way of getting fans to their pages, especially those that were dealing with audio. So whether it be comedians or music artists and whatnot. Fun little random fact. I was number 1 on Dane Cook's top 8 for a week after I got my tattoo on my wrist, and then I made the Sufi symbol and just posted it on there, or as my profile picture, and he made me number 1 in his top 8 for a week. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. But now everybody hates Dane Cook, man. He doesn't really do much anymore from the last I knew.
Oh my God, you guys jogged a memory loose.
Yeah, Jeffree Star, also Tila Tequila.
One time I made all 5 pieces of the Exodia MySpace page and made them my top.
Yeah.
I remember doing that, and people were like, "Why is he on your top?" I'm like, because He's the forbidden one. He's so forbidden. He needs 5 different fucking pages.
If I remembered my MySpace name, I would try to pull it up, but I can't remember it for the life of me.
It's gone.
You can still access it. Nothing's ever gone on the internet.
I tried to access mine. It's gone. There's nothing.
Have you tried Wayback Machine?
Yep. Just
Oh
gone.
boy, this is what I'm doing on a Saturday night, eh? Looking up, try to find my old MySpace page.
Try to find Exodia, the forbidden one, please.
Last time I saw, my page was still active somehow.
No, like Ronnie in ampersands, the left arm, the left leg, the head.
Yeah, I don't remember my name. I was trying to type up right now a couple of random ones that I normally would use, but I don't think they used it. Oh God. This is around the time when I created my really cringy Hotmail addresses back in high school. Like cheer up emo kid 04. All underscores in between the words because edgy and emo.
That's better than my first Xbox account that no longer exists. Emo Panda Cries at Night. 1234 hotmail.com.
I thought mine was bad.
Hold on. My second Xbox Live account will go down in history. Your grandpa disappointed at you while taking a shit at yahoo.com. That was also my Halo name.
Just imagine playing Halo. And you get killed by you.
Oh yeah! No!
And their grandpa just passed away.
I once got a hateful email saying, "Grandpa, are you back from the grave?" And I only replied, "Fuck you, little shit." He was like, "Oh, Grandpa, it's really you." I was like, "Oh, what fuck have I started for myself?"
Vegan wants to know how you came up with that.
I was very high.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Shit, then I'll be back.
I was very high at the time, and I played a lot of COD, and every lobby I went to, there was always this one guy with a stupid name. So it's like, I can come up with something even stupider.
Lovely.
Or my favorite Xbox Live account name.
What's that?
Your dad left to get some really good smokes. Imagine getting sniped over like 155 miles, and you see that, and everyone's popping jokes in chat at the person that died.
Oh God!
They're like, dude, where are you coming up with these names? I will never tell. Epic Pong hit. Hold on.
Howdy, Rob. How's it going?
Hold on. I have a better idea. I will be back, ladies and gentlemen. They'd leave the lobby, and then you guys would join, and it's your grandpa hitting the bong 420 for Jesus. I swear, I was such an edgy child.
Ronnie.
How's it going, everybody?
Going all right. How about yourself, man?
All right.
Itchy, depressed, alive. No, I'm having a knot in my shoulder. It's causing my arm to go numb. Because it's that bad.
Rosa.
It's that bad a knot. Because it's under my shoulder blade.
Oh, shit.
So when I raise my arm like this above my head, you know it's supposed to help you improve blood flow?
Yeah.
My arm goes to sleep.
Oh, no.
The knot is like dead center. I've been dealing with it for a year. It's just getting worse. You have a patch missing in your beard.
Oh, do I? Yeah.
Ronnie,
man.
your grandpa's sitting on the toilet.
What happened?
What the fuck? How the fuck did he get in my bathroom?
No, I'm fucking with you.
So what did I miss?
Hold on.
This is MySpace talk.
Hold on. Here it comes.
All was in there was a big piece of shit.
By the way, that was just one of my other Xbox names.
What big piece of shit?
It was my own piece
That
of
too?
shit. I forgot to flush.
I also had Jesus is disappointed in you for touching your weenie.
That was you?
6969.
Don't give kids
Why do I
drugs.
feel like I've seen that?
No wonder whenever we first played, actually played Call of Duty or Halo together, some of those freaking kills felt familiar.
Yep.
You son of a bitch!
You know, I'm surprised
That's why I
that
told you sucked.
you know, for some reason, Magi, I had a feeling you would be one of those people to mess with Christians. Be like, your gamer tag would be "Let's read the Bible."
It was.
666.
I had. I also had another one. Get on your hands and knees for Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
By the way, I got
Congratulations.
webcam working for this
Novakast
one.
to a Satanist channel. Just kidding.
Hey, Satan. It's a woodland critter Christmas.
Oh my god.
I need to stream stuff. I need to stream some more South Park.
Thank you,
Nice
Matt.
name, Alice.
Right on. Lovecraft themes, awesome.
I think I remember my actual first account. It was something like Dear John. Before I knew what it meant.
For those that don't know what Dear John means,
Oh, okay. I was about to search it up.
Go ahead.
no, I was asking you guys to fill in the blank. Not me tell you.
Yeah.
Ronnie, work like a Vietnam sweatshop boy or I'll come whoop you.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
I'm not taking it back.
Well, even though I am Vietnamese, I'm not a boy, so I'm
Exactly.
half okay with what you said.
You'd be safe. You'd be sent away.
So what did we already talk about?
Nothing.
Before I got-
Yeah, we've only talked about MySpace and other random nonsense.
MySpace and my plethora of fucked up Halo account names.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
And hello
Yes, sir.
to those who just joined.
Sorry for being late.
Apparently, it's ending a
It's all
personal
good.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so random topic. I just saw a video of Team 4-Star kind of making a parody of like the Nintendo Direct.
Oh?
And
what's
they were
up?
going over some of the stuff that they have planned for the rest of 2019 and 2020. For one, they're not going to do the BoJack film
Oh.
for Dragon Ball Z. Apparently, they hate it so much they're not going to do it.
Oh, wow. Well, they said the same thing concerning Broly.
That
However,
film sucks.
they will be doing, and I thought this was pretty cool, their own animated series of the DBZ Abridged. So it's like a 3D animated skits. Like the one that they like showcased was really funny, where you have Vegeta with baby Trunks, and Bulma's like giving him directions on like how to take care of the baby, and he's all talking about how like, you know, I've blown up planets when I was 5. I think I can handle taking care of an infant. And then the last bit is like, wait a minute, you called his uncle, but you don't have a brother. Then all of a sudden the door slams open, and all of a sudden you hear Vegeta, and Vegeta screams as Nappa comes through the door.
Oh, God.
I am so sorry. I know very little of the references you're making. And this
Nappa.
is after a long conversation last night with Aden about
Nappa is the henchman of Vegeta that gets killed in the original series.
No, he was not just his henchman. He was also his nursemaid.
Oh, really?
The original anime.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
he helped raise him while he was off planet, kept him safe and all that.
Basically, he was his surrogate father.
Yeah. That he ends up killing.
Yep.
To be
Is that
fair,
the one with the goatee?
The
Yeah.
one that looks like Jesse Ventura.
Okay, yeah. the one with
to
the
be
goatee.
fair, if I knew who my dad was, I would do the same thing.
Oh no. Hopefully things go all right, Alice.
Oh.
Yeah, here's hoping.
That sucks.
Um.
I didn't put those in any order, by the way, for the title.
Okay. So I'm on the 5th dungeon of freaking Magi. I'm on the 5th dungeon for Link's Awakening.
Have you died?
Several times.
I did it. No
Oh.
deaths. 0 deaths.
Oh, you've already beaten it?
Yes.
Damn.
100%.
Oh, how do I get the secret ending?
No
Oh.
deaths.
No deaths.
Oh, bullshit.
I beat it 100%.
It's-
All hearts, all fucking shells, every item found, every secret item found. I
can be
finished-
worse on the original, and I mean the original, not DX. Because not only do you have 14 hearts total, but
Yeah, I'm not getting that secret ending.
There's no color dungeons to where you can get a red or a blue tunic.
The game looks nice though.
Also, I'm about to go for a hero mode run
Go for it.
and try to see if I can beat it. No, I gotta buy a new capture card. My capture card is fucking up way too bad.
Oh, so I'm gonna
I think
probably
my software's bugged.
so if I'm lucky, I'm gonna see next month if they're still selling at GameStop the collector's editions.
Mhm.
Because if they still have like one more thing of it, I'm gonna just go ahead and pay for it. You know, like the high grade, the one where you get like the baby in a jar,
Yeah,
the freaking case. Yeah, I want to get that one.
I'm looking forward to Pokemon next month.
Oh, dude,
Hello?
yeah. It sucks that both Death Stranding and Pokemon are back to back.
I wouldn't know.
I know that game I'm anticipating for both those games. And then you got freaking what's it called? Cyberpunk coming out in April.
Mm-hmm. But before that, we've got fucking
February
7 and
February is Last of Us Part 2.
yep, February 21st.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna finish. I'm recording Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening for the channel. So for everybody who watches my Let's Plays, look forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at you, Alyssa.
And then I'm also going to be recording the videos for The Last of Us because I definitely want that on my channel before Last of Us 2 comes out.
Is it wrong? I'm not excited for Last of Us 2.
No, you said that last week or the week before.
To
So
each his
good.
own.
He's fine now? Okay, that's good. You're looking forward to Cyberpunk and Vampire the Masquerade 2? When does that one come out?
Cyberpunk comes out in
Well, I know Cyberpunk, but Vampire.
April-ish, yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade 2. Hold on. Got it.
March?
March. Yep.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think there's very many games that I'm looking forward to aside from Pokemon, if you want the truth.
No. Lies.
I'm going to be too busy. I would say like, there's a lot of games I'm looking forward to, but I'm going to be too busy with with my work schedule. I'd be too busy playing like one particular game to record it and putting it on the channel.
Dante. He just walked up and patted me.
Bad Magi.
Not being excited about video games.
I've honestly
Stop it.
never played a single Cyberpunk game.
Yes. Gun
I
Casino.
don't think I've never played a Cyberpunk game either, but it's from CG Project Red, and I love the Witcher game. So I'm definitely gonna give it a shot.
I'm still planning on getting The Witcher for Switch
Why?
because I love The Witcher 3.
No, is it gonna be? Are they gonna add anything unique to it?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
I wonder.
just like the
It'd be
mobile
cool if
universe.
they added all the free DLC
I think-
directly into the game.
Don't they?
I don't
I
know.
was sworn that was part of it because
Which, by the way-
Heart of Stone and
Is it wrong for me to say that the some of the free missions that they give you to download are probably some of the most entertaining quests for the game? There was the one where you are having to hunt down another Witcher because he just went and slaughtered a freaking village.
That was
And he
Control
was-
game, wasn't
Dante.
it?
No, that was from number 3. It was a
Ronnie.
free,
That's what I'm referring to.
Look
Okay.
at yummy.
Okay.
and then you have the village of pigs.
it includes all DLC.
Nice.
Every piece of downloadable content released for the game.
But yeah, Village of Pigs is awesome.
I was so focused on just doing side quests, I never actually, got through the entire story.
Of The Witcher?
The Witcher 3.
Josh, my roommate, loves Witcher.
I do too. I like the first. I mean, the first game kind of sucked, but the story.
I actually like the first game.
I didn't.
I'm in that minority because Far Cry?
I do know Far Cry.
The first game, everyone says, stay the fuck away from it. I'm like, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, if you're comparing it to the latter games,
I don't.
in terms of its visual quality and play style, then it is significantly different than the other Far Cry series or Far Cry titles in the series.
Do any of you play any pen and paper RPGs?
I can't ever judge an old game to new standards. I always have to judge it for what it was.
Yeah. And no, I haven't, to answer your question or to answer.
I went ahead and did so in the chat wall.
Does
So it's not
I've played once. I was playing.
I have one Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, you beat Call of Cthulhu?
It's a pen and paper RPG. You're not supposed to be able to win, but if you're bullshit enough, you can win.
Wait a minute.
So
They
you
made
can cheat.
They made a pen and paper RPG of Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, and there are sanity points, which is the easiest way to freaking lose
Nice.
Oh,
the
gosh.
character.
Best way to ever win. Make a character that's not
Okay, there it is.
not
Pathfinder.
not quite here.
That's the one.
All deranged.
Let's see, what was the other one? It wasn't Pathfinder. I was going to play Pathfinder, but that campaign went... what was it?
It made my character so
Rifts.
overpowered.
Rifts was the other one. I
Yeah,
played a little bit of.
For Pathfinders, I was a one-eyed bearded leprechaun with no legs that enslaved a small gecko that he thought it was a dragon. He was very deranged.
You were in a Call of the Cthulhu game for the last 3 years? Wow.
Nice.
That lasted
Oh,
3
jeez.
years.
Nice. No, do you know how hard it is to make a game last more than a week?
How's your sanity?
Do you know how hard it is to make a game last longer than a week, Aiden? Damn near impossible.
Yeah.
I can say I started with one character that was so fucked in the head.
The character lasted 3 months,
and ended
Then-
with the character.
but then I ended up having to stop going to the campaign because school.
Oh, so
No, just kidding.
Last time I heard anything about my character, he had gone temporarily insane, and when I joined the next session, he came to in a tub full of orange jello
the fuck?
because he thought that was the only way the old one's minions wouldn't be able to get to him.
Okay.
That's better than what my character. Better than what my character did without the old one's influence.
Oh,
Got eye off PCP and stuck his hand in a blender, and then was like, "Now I can be a pirate." And the DM was like, "Roll for sand check." I'm like, "Hold on, my character's not quite here, but not quite there. I don't take negatives to sand checks." It's like, "Get the roll." So I roll, and I go, "I lost 1 sand."
Oh jeez.
Now you're a pirate. I'm like, Yarr!
Oh, hey, dude.
Yeah, but
Random topic. I freaking watched the
It's
first.
random already.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of Hero Academia abridged from That's Up and Witty.
I was
Entertainment.
really excited. And
it's
then
not bad.
You killed it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Like, I haven't had any prior experience with that show,
Yeah, I haven't either.
other than the abridged episode.
I
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say that whole thing with All Might, like, at random moments getting weak and then coughing up blood. Dude, I'm sorry, they ripped that off of freaking Azumi from Full Metal Alchemist.
Have you seen the
No, they didn't.
abridged series?
It makes sense in context.
It does, but they
I'll
still
be right
ripped
back.
it off.
No, they didn't. Trust me. I'm on season 4 and just started the first episode. For season 4.
I'm just pointing out that it was a gag that they ripped off.
Like I said, in context, it's not really a ripoff. It's more of a this sucks for him because they go into
It did for Azumi too.
well, I mean,
What Rob is trying to say is that because of FMA being the first of the two to come out, right?
Yeah.
That's where
exactly.
it's the ripoff. Because the FMA came out in 98, 99, when the actual animation, the original one, came out in 2003, and then Brotherhood came out in 2009.
that's true.
Which I'm trying to remember the actor that voices the dude or Cell
Okay, go on.
for DBZ Abridged, as well as Alucard for Helsing.
Takahata 101.
Yeah, he does such a good job in that. I guess everybody likes him because he not only played the villain for or Kayaba from SAO Abridged, but he's playing All Might. The dude's really talented.
Bigger All Might.
Hmm?
The bigger All Might.
I am so sad. I can't find this.
No,
The buff
no,
All
I think
Might.
it's for both.
Mm-mm.
He's not playing both. I'm pretty sure he is.
Nah, it's a different person for Scrawny.
That's so weird.
Or for Weekend
Yeah, we
All
can.
Might.
Takahata 101 voices Nappa, Bardock, Cell, Parunga, Arlean King, Zakro, Super Kamiguro, Goldo, Dende, Dumpling, and Vinegar. If I pronounce any of those incorrectly, fuck it. I don't care.
He's
You
also
got-
the voice
you
of
got it right.
Kaiba Kahiko, aka Heathcliff.
You know,
Why? No, stop playing Overwatch stuff in the background.
I just realized too, he plays a lot of egotistical characters.
Huh?
I said he's played a lot of egotistical characters.
Oh, hell yeah.
no. Don't-
MJ, what were you
don't.
saying?
No,
Why what?
call me Super Copy Guru.
Nothing.
No. I have a bitch of an itch on my left ass.
I was trying to look up his
No.
IMDb for a second.
No,
I was
there's
talking
no
to myself. a
fight.
second ago,
I'll make you
which is probably why you
kill
were
him
asking.
like the rest. I know I fucked it up, but try to just
Wow.
continue the joke.
You know, I'm just excited right now for anime. I started Demon Slayer today.
Oh yeah,
Oh, it's good.
You know, concerning SAO, the second season of Alicization started either today or yesterday.
yeah.
I
Oh,
For
cannot,
those who follow it.
I
since
cannot take SAO seriously.
Yeah. Since we're talking about shows, I just finally finished Gotham.
I could
Start
never
watching
get
it.
into Gotham.
Bitch.
I said,
You have to start watching season 5.
I actually, I'm gonna say this. It's short, but I kind of liked the ending.
yeah.
I kind of liked it a little bit. The last season.
Did you hear that Netflix is going to be doing an original One Piece?
Oh God, no.
I
haven't watched the show, but no.
I'm a
no,
giant One Piece
Netflix.
fan, so here's
No.
all I got to say about the Netflix original One Piece show. I'm going to set Cell far the fuck away from this shit wreck.
Oh.
Nope, I'm
It's
setting
probably
Cell.
gonna bomb. Just like the Batman or the Batwoman.
JoJo.
Oh, I might be streaming that, by the way, Aden, tomorrow.
What, that woman?
No, JoJo. I might be streaming the
Oh.
PlayStation 1 game.
Oh, the PS1 fighting game. Good luck against Pet Shop.
Okay, I want to beat it before I stream it, but I can't get past Whole Horse. And every time I fight Whole Horse, all you hear. I tried recording it, turning it into a series for YouTube, and all you hear
Take care, Mouse.
slamming against my table. It's my head.
No, not All-Star Battle. That one's PS3.
I don't have that.
It's just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think is what it was called.
Yep, it takes place with season 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, season 2, technically. Part 3. Welcome to the stream. Check out my obnoxious all caps username.
Fantastic username.
Hello.
Dragon Ball. I love watching that anime. I like to get really wasted and see how long I can stand. But then I sober up.
Dragon Ball Evolution is a guilty pleasure for me. It's fun to rip on.
Okay, I got a guilty pleasure movie that's awful. Fist of the North Star.
But yeah, Magi.
Fucking
If
Chuck
you're
Norris
having
and
trouble with
Shapiro.
Whole Horse, you're going to you're gonna hate Pet Shop even more.
Oh, I know Pet Shop's ridiculously broken.
Is it weird that I like older, like classic movies as a guilty pleasure?
No.
Weird.
As a
Okay.
guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
Howdy. Like,
I'm gonna say this.
Everybody.
Huh?
everyone shame Rob.
Yes. He
I'm gonna
likes
say-
classic movies? Oh, fuck that guy.
No, well, look, there's if there's one I would ever recommend to people, watch Charade. It has oh gosh, now I gotta look his freaking name up.
I think I've seen it.
I am
What's it about?
DB. Hold on. It starts off like no joke with this dude being thrown off a train and killed.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It's
Okay,
actually not a bad movie.
yeah, and his wife who's left in France, like literally with nothing because the dude sold all of their
That's the one with Audrey
belongings.
Hepburn.
Yeah, Audrey Hepburn and
Cary
Cary Grant.
Okay.
Yes, I freaking love that movie. Like there was a like with everything that's been going on in my life, I freaking bought that. Got some Chinese. I think you guys saw on Twitter. I freaking got some Chinese food, got something to drink, and literally just sat and watched and kind of just chilled out
Nice.
for that entire
He goes
movie.
right, by the way. Check out my obnoxious all caps username.
Yeah, everyone gets noticed. Senpai notices everybody. Right, Senpai?
Wait, what?
MJ Senpai.
Oh, that's me? Oh, shit.
Well, remember when I got drunk and I changed your name in my phone? I was like, look what I changed your name to. You're like, why am I Senpai? I don't know.
No, okay. You got mad at me for
Yeah, I know.
changing a name or changing a photo.
I know.
Like, you're like, here, use this one as my contact instead. And I was like, no, I like the one that I have here. No.
You and Ronnie are the weirdest kohai we have ever had.
Huh?
You know what a senpai is, yet you don't know what a kohai is?
Yep.
Kohai is basically the opposite of a senpai.
Ah.
Excuse me,
Animated
I'll
foreign
put
films.
you-
Jack and the
real
Cuckoo
quick.
Clock Heart.
Never heard of it. But yeah, don't ever watch Fist of the North Star, the Japanese movie. For some odd reason, Chuck Norris is in it. It is awful, but I love it. Bat's in it. He gets killed instantly. It's beautiful. It's a shit show.
Oh, jeez.
I like it though. I don't know why. I hate myself, but for liking it, and I'm like, I like it though.
Trying to remember that one Chinese live action film take on Dragon Ball where they had to change the name of the
I know what you're
movie
talking about. I don't
and the
remember the name.
characters.
They did something like that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. You know, actually, now think about it, I think I did see something like that.
Also, Dead Rising is an awful movie.
And apparently that was actually a better version of Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Evolution ever was, from what I heard.
It
Wait,
was.
what?
That the Dragon Ball movie that they couldn't use the actual title apparently was a better Dragon Ball movie.
It
I
was.
heard it was worse.
It was pretty good. But then again, I may or may not have been under the influence because I didn't know what the fuck I was getting myself into.
Just like a lot of people that watch
The more
Sonic
you know.
anime.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
No, I'm not.
Changes to-
I just changed my photo. I'll give you a few minutes.
Changes
before I
in that
again.
Film
It's a French
reminded
anime
me of some of the
or-
changes.
frickin'
Reminds
I
me
can't
of
read
some
it,
of the
really.
changes
about a
to
kid who was
Dragon Power.
born during coldest winter. His
Yes.
stomach frozen, so was replaced with a cuckoo clock to keep him alive. He can't fall in love or he'll die.
Oh,
Huh.
That's
Mhm.
interesting. Hey, Ronnie, can I replace your leg with peg legs? You have 6 seconds to answer.
So,
Aiden-
topics, eh?
Here you go.
Aiden, get my hacksaw. It's too late, Ronnie. You didn't answer. When you come over, I got my hacksaw ready.
What?
When you come over, we're gonna be committing surgery.
Neji, that's not fair. He wasn't paying attention, man.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't do fair.
That
Jap-
doesn't make
Jap-
any sense to what we just said.
I'm Japanese. We throw people out of arcades for less.
Congratulations, audience. You found out that 2 of us are Asian. You're welcome. And when you put us together, we make somewhat less than one whole decent Asian.
If we did the fusion dance, we'd still be far from Asian.
Oh God.
Good old racism.
It's what makes the world go around.
The more you know.
No.
I thought tentacle porn made the world go round.
I told my students about the origins of tentacle porn.
Yeah? How'd that go? I need to know.
I mean,
Oh,
it's not even anything gross.
I know, but how'd it go?
Fine. Like I said,
Huh.
all it was is that tentacles were a way to bypass censors. Man,
Yep.
it's an animal rather than a phallic object, so that's why they kind of wisened up, and
And,
that's
then
how it started.
that's how we created.
That's
And then it
all
got worse from there.
Yeah.
And then all you next thing you know, the hot new thing with all the young kids, bestiality.
Again, the more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Jose.
Right before he accidentally left the call yet again,
He
I
didn't
heard his
accidentally leave it.
PS4 go off.
For my birthday, I get to cut off someone's legs. The best birthday ever.
Which is coming up
Yep, I'm gonna dip off the face of the earth.
next Friday, actually.
Yep, gonna dip off the face of the earth.
Here's a weird animated movie that's pretty old for y'all. Jack and the Beanstalk.
That's
Yeah.
German. No, it's a
Oh.
German animated film.
Isn't
Kind
that
of
the,
musical.
Wait.
I was gonna say, isn't that the one that was it was
Hi,
kind
Ronnie.
of like computer generated animation? Or was it not computer
Yeah,
generated, but stop motion.
It's me, Rob.
It was stop motion.
In the wedding scene, yeah.
Wait. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Jack and the Giant Peach.
James and the
damn
Giant
it.
Peach. Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
just
James
said.
and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, this is this film I'm talking about is a German animated film.
Oh, is that the one you showed me a while back?
Yeah.
Like when we first became friends?
Mm-hmm. I believe I showed you the scene where Jack's dog is sinking to the moon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Here's another older animated film, Watership Down.
I still need to watch that and the Netflix remake.
Haven't seen the Netflix remake. Watership Down it looks like it's a child's film, but it's not. Same with
Yeah.
like Animal Farm, where a lot of people, brought their kids in to watch Animal Farm, but it's all about Stalinism and it's very graphic, and they, a horse gets made out of glue or made into glue. Poor boxer.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
But Watership Down's a good book. And I believe when you showed me that clip, we were talking about Phantom Tollbooth. I believe, because I said that I used to watch that. I had posters up in my bedroom as a kid of Phantom Tollbooth and like Glass Unicorn and things like that. And that they're remaking Phantom Tollbooth, actually. If you guys haven't seen Phantom Tollbooth, it's a really good animated film.
Okay. I'll have to watch that.
It's kind of like around the era of like the Don Bluth films. But it's based on a book called The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Jester. But yeah, I believe they are actually remaking this one. Let's see here. I'm looking for it because I thought I saw on a list of a bunch of other shit that they're remaking, which I have an issue with things being remade, especially how like common it is nowadays, where it's no really any original content. It's just remaking old shit.
Right.
Which kind of pisses me off a little bit. But there are some where they take an old concept and they spin it, like, well, Joker, since that was in our title. I'm bringing this back somehow.
I was about to say,
Finally, we're on topic.
Yes. After almost an hour in.
Okay,
Is
so
it
what's the
almost an
Joker?
hour?
Yeah,
Oh my
almost
God.
now. So what the hell is the Joker controversy about?
Which
Oh.
one?
Which one?
Well,
I don't
what-
pay attention.
Well, considering that, even though it wasn't really involving the Joker, you have that shooting that happened a while back when the Dark Knight Rises was released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting that people want to compare that to like, oh, it's the Joker. Like, no, the dude painted his hair red. The Joker's hair isn't red; it's green.
Well, it's because he called himself the Joker, allegedly, when he was, shooting in the theater. But the whole controversy or the whole fear is that, based on the trailers, it's making out the villain, that being Arthur Fleck or Joker, coming from being the audience can very much empathize or sympathize with his plight. Like, it seems like that he was just getting the shit kicked out of him. He had a horrible life growing up. Society has kicked him down every time he's tried to do something right, and therefore
he's dealing with mental illness too.
Right, but the whole thing is that they were scared that it was going to cause people to be a copycat. But
they already have copycats.
Not fair.
They already have copycats called Antifa.
Let's not get too fucking political for this topic. Unless you guys want us to, because then we can, because I'll go into it, but I don't know if we want to.
Well, a lot of I've spoken out about my thoughts on them, so I mean, honestly,
I don't disagree with you.
I mean, at this point, as I'm trying to come up with the right words to say,
violence should not be a thing, doesn't matter what side or political ideology.
Yeah, and if you think you have the right mind to freaking go and destroy somebody's property, and as well as burn down buildings, physically harm people, then at this point you should be considered as a terrorist, or your group considered as a terrorist, because violence itself does not help support whatever cause that you're trying to support. I'm sorry.
Hello, Izon.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Izonda.
No, I agree. I just don't think that, politicizing, attributing this to the left, attributing to the right, you're kind of missing the point. It's that, it's not about political ideology. It's about, being civil with one another and not committing acts of violence.
Exactly. Unfortunately.
But humanity lacks that quote, that quirk.
And
I would say with the newest generations, that's that sort of quality of empathy, as well as, just basic common decency, is out the window.
Yeah. And I can, let's see.
Yeah, because this new generation's like, gimme, or throw fit.
Yeah. You don't give us what we want, we're going to freaking burn down your cities.
Back in my day, we didn't need a
We
reason.
live in a hypersensitive day where everything is very, very politically correct. And things that are said nowadays that were said 5 years ago cannot be said nowadays without, being subject to scrutiny.
Exactly.
And that is something that I truly cannot stand beside. But for me, it's more of a general sense of thing. I don't like it like leaning one way or the other.
Me neither. I mean, at this point, it's like
it's like
both sides have their own. I mean, there are times where I agree with ideas from both sides, but all in all, I'm not going to agree with a side that ends up, committing to violence if they don't get their way, if they feel that they aren't being heard. That's not okay.
Yeah, well, that's not okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything that is said is wrong,
Yeah.
Right.
It kind of does make things harder for people to
express themselves
or agree with anything that side says, but
and I've met a few dudes and chicks who self-identified with the Joker and Harley, and all of them acted out shitty behavior while saying that just misunderstood. That's people using media as a scapegoat for shit too.
It's all over my town.
But that doesn't. If the whole thing is like they're afraid that the Joker film or like video games are gonna be cause for violent actions, when it's really that, to me, it's not about those being scapegoats, but more like, how are you not mentally capable of being able to tolerate, like, see something on screen and make automatically, have that line blur between reality and fantasy.
I mean, if I may add on to it, it's more about, who's more susceptible to it and who isn't. And which people are mentally unstable to the point where if they see something like that, then they may get inspiration. I mean, with every shooting, with every horrible deed that has been committed by mankind, that's basically what's happened. Like with the mass shootings, every single one of them is someone who has suffered or probably suffering from mental illness.
And that you bring up a great point there. So instead of trying to point the finger at various forms of media and creativity, why don't you try to work on the issues that may result in them having a mental illness and committing those acts to begin with?
Exactly.
Rather than focusing on the video games and the music, like obviously Marilyn Manson had a lot of controversy with Columbine because allegedly, Dylan and Eric had listened to Marilyn Manson's music, and therefore, Marilyn Manson himself is a social pariah. I mean, yes, because of the way he acts and the way he looks, he's a good scapegoat.
Yeah.
I was actually about to show Aden a film or a whole like throwback clip from the Phil Donahue show where they were saying that like moshing and participating in crowd surfing and rock concerts were what leads people to be violent and like wanting, like going to shows are just about shedding blood. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's retarded. That's all fun.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Marilyn Manson, every time they would like be like, "Oh, shame on you," and it's just like the other interview where he did. What was it? When somebody had asked him, "Oh, if you had a chance to talk to those who were, what was it? Those who were killed from Columbine," and he said, "I wouldn't talk to them. I would sit down next to them and listen to what they had to say because no one else has been asking me that the whole time." Yeah. I think it may have been those affected by Columbine. So I can't remember. I'm probably messing it up, but at least the general point's there. It's focused more on aspects related to mental health and the situations that could arise from them, eventually acting out the way that they're acting out, rather than focusing on the media and trying to censor it. That particular theater did not show Joker when it came out. And then the whole controversy around it was also that there were, I guess, talks in the dark web that there were people planning on going to various theaters and shooting up the theaters during the release of Joker, especially talks about it in Texas, I believe.
And
saying anyone who from the U.S. military who's planning on seeing the film should go in there and run, hide, fight, and act vigilant.
Can I say something? It's always fucking whack jobs from Texas. I'm just saying it's true.
Just kidding. The people of America need to come together and rise above the Democrat versus Republican paradigm. It's all a false stage on which the American people are the unwitting actors for the most part. That is very well said.
It's true, but people are too stupid to see it.
Thank you, Patrick. A lot of it is internet addiction, which leads to anxiety and depression and paranoia and isolation, etc. And then all the wackos find each other online, pack together to fight against a cause that they don't really even care about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's all about a sense of belonging, too, which kind of ties into another topic that we have on our list here.
Yep, everyone wants to belong.
And there's nothing wrong with that, of wanting to feel like you belong somewhere, that somebody can actually empathize with you and understand you. Like, that's what most people want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people want to belong, and some people can live with belonging or not belonging.
But you have to have that learned sense of belongingness to begin with in order to be able to have the choice to say that you don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not necessarily
my classes, so
I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong, but some people just don't want to belong. Period. Even if they don't have the sense of belonging.
That's not what I mean.
I know what you're getting at. I'm just saying that there are those certain select few.
Okay, what I mean is, like, for example, I show this film in my class called The Secret of the Wild Child. And it's a story about a girl that they codenamed Jeannie. Her real name is Susan Wiley. And
wasn't she raised by animals?
No.
No?
She was, well, her neighbors never even knew that Jeannie existed. Her parents had locked her in the home and chained her to a potty chair up until she was about 13 and a half.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Because the father, or when the mother was pregnant with Jeannie, they went into a regular checkup and they found out that she might have the potential of having, like, you know, Downs or any sort of like developmental disability or brain defect. And the father right away, like, against his religious morals, didn't want to have the wife commit have an abortion. So, and it was, you know, against his beliefs to murder her, but he wanted nothing to do with her. And so instead of killing her, just locked her in a room. Nobody was allowed to talk to her. They would just leave her in a room with a diaper on and then come in just to feed her and eventually change her after a few days. But all the while she was chained in this room. She had a brother, and the brother ended up living with the grandparents. And then eventually, during one night, the mother ended up taking Jeannie and running out of the home. And then she ended up being this giant spectacle because she was considered a wild child. Like, how does, you know, learning and this whole aspect of trust versus mistrust, like Erickson states in psychology, where, you know, we learn our family is our very first primary agent of socialization. They teach us about the world as we know it. And then, you know, we become adults and we learn how to view things from things that are outside ourselves. But we have to be taught these basic things. You know, if we have this whole sense of mistrust, then how do we know how to speak? Jeannie didn't know how to speak. She, to this day, she's still alive. She does not know how to speak. She doesn't, like, her mental age kept going up year after year, which is something that's a little bit different from those that actually have developmental disabilities, where their mental age stays pretty consistent. But the fact that, you know, Jeannie didn't have that social contact, that sense of belongingness, and that's all she really wanted. But that was because she desired that thing. But in a normal, healthier family growing up, like, you have that sense of belongingness, but you can later on choose to be alone or want to not feel like you belong and feel like an outcast or what have you. That's what I was getting at. And sorry, that was a very long-winded explanation, but
you're good.
That's where I was getting at. Let's see here. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat either. My bad. But the whole aspect, like, the reason why I was saying it was tying into another topic was the whole Trisha Paytas thing.
Yeah.
Which
I have nothing nice. I have nothing nice to say about that.
I don't care if I get called transphobic.
We're going to.
We're going to. You know what? That's fine.
Fuck it.
Normally, I would care. I don't. Not in this case. Just because I think that Trisha is extremely confused.
They're talking about Trisha now.
Or completely fucking stupid.
So
you say confused, I'm gonna be real.
What happened? Trisha Paytas, and don't get me wrong, like I like Trisha. Like I'm subscribed to her channels. I used to be a member of her Patreon and everything. But she recently, and again, I'm gonna be using she pronouns here. Just hear me out before you start calling me transphobic.
I don't think anyone is.
Yeah,
nobody will.
I know people will, but I don't think anyone here will.
I respect other people with their pronouns that we talked about before. But Trisha, I can't, just because I don't think that she knows what she's talking about.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Because she made this controversial video and it said, I'm transgender, female to male. And on the thumbnail, it's a picture of her, you know, all glammed up, made up and everything. Then the other side of it was her during a music video shoot where she was dressed more masculine. So she had like a short wig and then wearing like a t-shirt, not, you know, all made up like she was in the previous science photo.
So was it just for a music video?
I agree with Masao.
Masao's right.
Here. Can we just ignore her? She knows what she's doing. She's doing this for outrage clicks. She's shitted on gay people, people of color, and now trans people for media attention. She doesn't care. I agree.
She's been constantly
using the people that are like, you know, well, don't call her she, it's he. Now it's, you know, it's not Trisha, it's T. Like, she feeds off that, and she said in her own words that all I wanted was to feel like I belonged within that community. But the thing is that yes, it was for a music video, but it was more of a joke for her. But it blew up, and she didn't understand why. Instead of really apologizing for it, she decided to take this opportunity. Well, in the first video, she says, do I identify as a trans man? 1000%. Do I identify by the gender that I was, you know, born with? 1000%.
Oxymoron.
That makes no fucking sense.
Thank you.
Forgive me too. Well, I facepalm.
It's our channel.
No, go for it, because I mean that's so fucking disrespectful. It's not even fucking funny. I'm sorry.
It's so fucking stupid.
Like her.
And
I'm gonna fucking say it. She lives off outrage.
And yeah, I mean, because a couple of years ago, she said she was a fucking chicken nugget. You're not.
No, you're fucking right. The dumb bitch is absolutely fucking stupid. If you want my opinion,
somebody please get her to the funny farm. Get her in a padded room.
No, I live there. She's not allowed on my property.
Okay, that was funny.
I couldn't help. I needed like
MySpace.
We're not going back on that tangent.
She may come to my funny farm, but she better not touch my. She better not touch my Justin Timberlake photos. I'm stalking him for an unrelated note.
But. So, you know, at the end of that video, she's like, "Oh yeah, I identify as a trans man, 1000%, and am I the gender that I am since I was born, 1000%?" Like, fuck. How can you be? Why? Just why? Why would you put that out there? But the thing is that I know Trisha, and she doesn't really think or edit anything. And then she makes an apology video instead of saying like, "I apologize for anybody that I've offended," and that, you know, some people
she doubles down on it,
feel like they belong, that they are, you know, fucking disenfranchised or feel stigmatized by people because they had a lot of hard life experiences growing up, and I haven't really. I mean, she has, but not the point I'm trying to make at the point. But like, you know, being like, I'm sorry for those I have hurt that may, you know, be going through legitimate struggles, and I'm sorry that it seems like that I was trying to trivialize things, which that's what it comes across as. Instead, she goes, "No, I'm a trans man. I am 1000% sure that I am a trans man."
I'm 1000% sure you're retarded.
And I left a comment, and some people have liked it. I said, there's a difference between making an apology video and then trying to backpedal and use the outrage in order to kind of double down on things. Like, it's very similar to how Kevin Spacey, when the whole beginning of the Me Too movement.
Oh
and
God, yeah.
came out about him and a young individual back in the 80s or what, I can't remember exactly when, but instead of saying yeah, I apologize for all this coming out, instead he uses that opportunity to say, oh, by the way, I'm gay. That's what it sounds like Trisha is doing.
Why is it just so hard to say I fucked up?
Don't muddy the two. When you muddy the two, it makes you seem very disingenuous. And okay, let's say that if that is what she truly believes in, that's fine, but don't make it into one giant video being like, I'm so sorry that I pissed people off. By the way, I'm trans. So it's just kind of taking it back yeah, if you were making fun of me before and calling me stupid, no, you're the one that's transphobic now because I'm trans.
It's just to save face. I mean, it's kind of like Grooming Onion when he was when his whole his spouse was, I'm using allegedly becoming a male.
I can talk like this too.
We can all talk like we're on the radio.
And it's at this point, somebody asked, why? Well, I think it was you, MJ. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Why just apologize? Why not just apologize? They're going to save face, and their freaking fans are just going to believe every little fucking thing they say.
Ouch. Yeah, sorry, I dropped something
I mean, take a look at a lot of the people that we've talked about. Trisha Paytas, Zoe Berger, freaking Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Onision, definitely Onision. You're going to have people they're going to keep lying through their teeth, and they're still going to have fans that are going to believe every word they say.
And the thing is that out of all of us, I'm probably the only one who's subscribed to her channels and actually watch her content. And like I said, I do like Trisha. I just don't think that what she's doing is really helpful. And she's basically trivializing the struggles that many people go through and experience. And it's making it seem like that it's a joke. It's how, because she would keep saying things like today, she made a video criticizing H3H3 during their podcast where they talked about her.
Why?
Because of her controversial videos this week. And she doesn't like Ethan.
That's not a secret.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Novakast and Friends show, now on the radio. This would be hell.
I could not do this all day. Right now. There's no way we could do this all day. I think I'd kill Aden first.
This is ASMR anger.
Rawr.
Run.
I don't know how I can make my chainsaw go. The fucker would be like, it's hungry for blood.
Hello, recipients. Welcome to hell.
Today we'll be killing Rob. Our instruments of choice are.
If you're waiting for your torture of the day, please wait in line, or you'll have a million-year wait.
And then you have to feel this.
It's like that episode from that moment from Supernatural where Crowley and Cass are in hell, and you literally have the line of people waiting to be judged.
Listen up, ear holes.
I don't
this
know.
Honestly makes me look. This is making me look forward to whatever possible lines are in Trivia Murder Party 2.
Right?
By the way,
we're playing that next week.
Wait, when?
Sweet.
It comes out on the 17th. It's on I think it's on my wish list.
I don't know why, but when we started this, I had a mental image of, "Hi, I'm King Minos." The line starts there. You'll be judged equivalently. We don't discriminate against sex, gender, anything. Also, can you write this? Can you tell me how I'm doing on my intaking? This survey is very important to me getting a raise.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting flashbacks of freaking DBZ Abridged with King Yama. Purgatory, hell.
So Machiko brings up a good point. She says, I unsubbed from Trish when she kept doing this weird thing where she'd tag Keemstar in her nudes and then say something gross like, I bet you want me. And when he flamed her ass, she'd cry bully. She did that today too. Because on the H3 podcast, before that, I guess Ethan made a tweet something about how he had like a tiny dick or something like that. And then Trisha had to reply back saying like, I knew it. And so that's how he ended up talking about her on the podcast. And then he made a joke like, oh yeah, well, you probably have like a 10-inch, clit or something like that. And so she takes a picture of it and sends it to Ethan on Twitter.
The fuck?
And then she goes and makes a video about it and then talks about it in great detail. And God damn it. And then like saying like, oh yeah, Ela, he doesn't let you talk, does he? And you should divorce him. And then, going out throughout this video saying how she's a trans man and that she's gay because she's attracted to the gay guys. And then at the very end of that video, she goes, hey, Ela, why don't you divorce Ethan? I'll go out with you. I'll date you. I'll take you on dates and treat you good. Didn't you just fucking say that you're a trans man who's attracted to gay guys?
So that makes you gay.
Last I checked, Ela is not a gay guy. It's just, and then she starts using like terms that she's probably
unless she was trying to do that as an insult.
It was, but it was a poor insult just because it just negated her point. Yeah. And then she's using terms which I'm pretty sure that she's seen like dysmorphia and dysphoria, but she's using them incorrectly. And the thing is that she believes that dressing masculine all of a sudden makes you like a man, or putting on makeup makes you, a woman. Even though
let's just hope she doesn't. Let's just hope she doesn't go into men's bathrooms and takes pictures of their dicks.
See,
I'm quoting the whole Yaniv freaking controversy.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't respect that individual either. That individual just can.
I don't like talking about him. He's a retard.
Retardando.
Retardado.
Using a musical term. You can't cite me.
I think all the bleach fried her brains. See, there's a problem there. You need to have more than one brain cell for it to be considered a brain.
I mean, when it comes to this whole thing, we gotta understand that this is coming, like all of this is coming from the person who literally made a video of them pouring like 10 gallons of freaking fake semen on themselves.
Spunk. Why do I know that?
Man,
oh wait, no, that's from the league.
Vegans, because they are. He's cheating the system. That's how.
In the great words of System of the Down, fuck the system.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about how they ended up breaking up. It's quite sad.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I love System of a Down. And then I guess during one of their concerts was where I think it was the drummer got like beat up by security. It was in my area. And I was supposed to go to that show.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, gosh.
But instead I ended up going to see Tool instead on 9/11. Which was the first like non-festival type of show I've ever seen, and it's probably my most memorable. Just because of the fact that James Maynard Keenan doesn't like to be, he had really extreme stage fright, and he believed that people should be listening to the music, not looking at the people making it. And so he would always hide on stage so you wouldn't see him. And you'd see the other members, but a lot of times you wouldn't see him. And then they would play their like music videos in loops on the screen on the stage. And then suddenly, like about 3/4 of the way through their set, all of a sudden there's these two guys painted in all gray paint, completely naked. And they're hanging down on these wires that are coming down from the ceiling. And during one of the songs where it starts to kind of ramp up in the tempo, like the guy starts spinning upside down these wires. And then all of a sudden they start like swinging back and forth. And at the climax of the song, they grab each other. Two naked dudes on the ceiling grabbing each other. I thought I was stoned out of my mind watching that. Like, I was like, that could not happen. I thought I made that up.
See, kids, this is why you don't do LSD and go to music concerts.
That's why Tool is such a great band.
They are
Perfect
good.
Circle's okay too.
They are pretty good.
Tool. I still have one of my Tool shirts too. Like, I just I could gush about Tool just because of their odd time signatures and everything too. If it hasn't been made clear tonight, I'm a music nerd. But let's see here. I'm surprised how no judge or police officers just go into their papers to verify any of the claims that they made, like being disabled or being transgender.
Are we talking about Yaniv still?
Yeah, that's what Vegan had tweeted, or not tweeted, but put in the chat. Isn't
the investigation still ongoing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you arrest somebody based on, just initial outrage claims and what have you, then due process hasn't really been fulfilled. Yeah. They need to check into it, and a lot of times it takes a while.
Well, I just know this, that if they continue to let Yaniv do whatever they do freely, there's going to be a ton of businesses that we shut down due to that individual.
Mm-hmm. It's going to end up hurting their economy.
Because if there's no repercussions, then that just goes to show to him or her, they, him, it.
Don't lop in Pennywise. He's an innocent clown.
I know your secret, your dirty little secret.
Gee, where have I seen that before? I'm kidding.
But yeah, if he's left unchecked, he will just continue to do the same thing over and over again to businesses. Like if somebody doesn't give him the right services, he'll just say, "Oh, you're transphobic," and then have them shut down.
That has happened.
Well, yeah. I know that. I'm just saying more and more businesses will be affected.
They already have. Like, yeah, there's videos of him running off of walkers and and assaulting random people that come up to him. His mother will usually
oh my god
stand in between them. Ugh. But
I swear.
Rob, have you seen the video regarding the official statement Sir Groomin Onion has made?
Oh my god, that was so fucking retarded.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw the video from Repsion.
Is that why you said, "Oh my god"?
Yes.
Phayn.
Yeah, for those who don't know, on Discord, we were talking about it briefly, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yes, Kaylee, we were just talking about Yaniv. Mm-hmm. Now we're kind of
sauntering over to another topic.
Let's see.
From one pedophile to another. Roll credits.
Well,
wait,
he's not a pedophile. He would be.
I was gonna make a joke like you're gonna have that one person be like, "He's not a pedophile. He's a hemophile."
Well, because technically that is correct. Mm-hmm. And you just made fun of me because I'm that one person that just said it.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the people that have been crying to us about it.
Rob,
yeah, I mean, regardless, the whole point is that because we can be pedantic and shallow, but it's just the fact that
I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Rob, you are under me, so currently you are taking the place of my asshole.
How long did it take you to figure that one out? That joke.
I just noticed you are under me.
Oh shit!
Trying to find the fastest way.
I'm trying to figure out where my nail clippers are.
Onision Unprivated, you probably has it, right?
What?
Oh, by the way,
yes, Onision Unprivated. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find my nail clippers.
No, hold on before you leave. He just made another video that is titled "We Need to Talk." It's like, dude, come up with other fucking titles for your damn videos. You worthless piece of crap.
Okay, so I'm reading this here. So Onision is asking for a donation 7 hours ago. This looks like a Facebook thing. So
he's been losing his shit on Facebook.
One, not reading my comments anymore because I'm the type of person who tries to correct people when I think they're wrong. And trying to educate strangers is very, very time consuming. 2, my patrons from patreon.com/I don't give a fuck are taking over moderation of my comments. So, you can react however you want, but they will be in control. 3, had a great night tonight playing with my friends on Discord, Fortnite, and yes, we're in our 20s.
What friends?
You mean your patrons, right?
It's like, what friends does he have at this point?
The ones that pay him.
That's not friends.
No shit.
No, like, what would you call? It's not friends. That's customers.
A lot of people are upset about the things I say here, like stuff where I use my life experiences to avoid certain personality types because of consistent bad moments coming up from these personality types. I just want to say, the way you react to people saying you are unstable either verifies what they're saying or proves them wrong in a way. So far, I've been proved right, and that's,
how
medication and therapy is good sometimes. People who use meds have contacted me and said, yeah, dude, I'm right, which, doctors agree with me, etc. So that helps. Get help, like, in a positive way. Anyway, have a wonderful day.
Drug trips are a hell of a thing. They make you imagine people wrote you saying that you were right.
No.
Or in my case,
kids drugs.
Huh?
Magi, remember, he doesn't believe in drugs, so there's a possibility he's just delusional.
Magi, I said don't do kids drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Let's see. I'm trying to find his fucking...
Last time I did drugs, I woke up and I had ordered 12 pounds of chicken nuggets and was wondering how.
Oh, wait. What was this here? From his ex-wife. It's interesting that you advocate for the use of head meds after you use/abuse these women, but while they are with you, say their condition isn't real. You've insisted that they should say how you prefer without them. Why the dubious change in your stance, Dr. Onision? Onision says, I'm not demonizing people with borderline personality disorder. BPD demonizes itself. If you have it, well, I expect you to be impossible to deal with because you are unless you're medicated. Unless you're medicated. Get help. Use proper grammar.
Oh, wow. Why is he talking about himself?
Stop living in a fantasy world where you pretend people with mood swings are fun to deal with. They are not, and you know it. People who are self-destructive, same. Emotional instability, yep, no one wants that. The list goes on and on and on. I won't sit here and pretend your mental disorder is okay when you refuse to get it checked and you refuse to stop yourself from hurting other people. I say again, don't be friends with people who are unmedicated and have BPD. We have made that mistake in the past. BPD will ruin your life and everyone around you.
Okay, so I'm not going to say he has fucking hell, I'm so tired.
BPD.
Yeah. But, with you, Onision, constantly displaying destructive behavior, I'm sorry, but that's really calling the kettle black now, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see here. No doctor agrees with him. Google search articles he selectively picks from sites with 0 credentials agree with him. Yeah, I can tell you as somebody who had the credentials to be able to diagnose somebody like him. He's wrong.
Dun.
Yeah, even though I don't practice, I'm not a mental health clinician anymore. Yeah, he's... Good God.
That tweet you read it off sounded like he was heavily projecting.
Looks like this was possibly Yeah, this is Facebook.
But
also, fun fact that a lot of people kind of get wrong regarding him. He never said he was diagnosed with BPD.
Yeah.
I know what it says in the voicemails to Adrian or AJ. But he saw somebody write about it on his forums, on his website. And so he looked into it himself and thought
so he
that
self-diagnosed himself.
So there's no way he could sit at a psychiatrist's office or a therapist's office and let them analyze him.
You know what? I'll say this though: if he actually did go to a psychiatrist's office, more than likely, all the shit that's been happening for the past 11 years probably wouldn't be happening right now.
I mean, fuck. Look at his books. You've read them.
Yeah.
We've read them, unfortunately.
I feel sick.
This fucker. I'm sorry. I don't
get my gun.
Yeah.
It's like, forgive me.
That's what I was gonna say. But anyway, but real quick, no. In his books, he is so fucking full of himself that even having spell check enabled would be an insult to him. He would look at spell check or look at fucking little Clippy, you know, do you need any help? Rather than, you know, scraping resin for a bowl. Yeah, look up that meme. Yeah, he can't even fucking use spell check because he would feel like that's an insult to his character. This is just purely my opinion, not a clinical diagnosis, but yeah, he's kind of a shithead. There we go. Man, don't do kids drugs.
If I ever had to trust Onision or a murderer or a fucking killer clown with a chainsaw,
his husband diagnosed him. His husband can't do shit.
I asked Mr. Bubbles,
Am I coming through?
how will you end me? Make it quick.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Hi.
Sorry. Wanted to make sure my computer wasn't acting up.
Yes, Kai has a psychology degree, a bachelor's degree in psychology, a BS degree, which is not an insult. That's what it literally is. I have one too. It's a bachelor's of science. And there's not much, if anything, you can really do like professionally with just a bachelor's.
And reality sucks. You know what I mean?
That's why I decided to go get my MSW.
Nice.
Which was a cheaper way of getting it than having a master's in counseling because I didn't have to take the GRE to get into the MSW program. Even though I ended up having to take the GRE later anyway for sociology and criminology. Yeah, I like school.
Nerd!
Nothing wrong with that.
She thought BPD meant bipolar disorder. Oh, with regards to Sarah? It's...
Nothing new there. Next, you're going to tell me the sky is blue.
Find his official statement because it was laughable.
Hold on, I'm looking for it.
Let's see here. Repsion. Shout out to Repsion. I've been seeing people using our affectionate little nickname that we've been.
That's been making me smile.
Yeah.
Good job, MJ. High five.
Yeah, high five to me, not Rob. I'm taking. Well, I'm the one who fucking created it. So hey.
No, you're the one that. You're the one that came up with it. I'm the one that created the mental image.
Hey guys.
And then Rob.
Special thanks to Magi for creating the mental image for the nickname, and thank MJ for creating the nickname.
Yay, credit.
I created the concept too, or the image that he.
And the concept.
Yeah. It's all me, guys. I don't want to give credit to any of them because I'm a selfish asshole.
Next time, you selfish cunt, learn to Photoshop.
Hey.
On that note.
Hey, you know this channel name right now? Who came up with that?
Let's not go there because you came up with my shit too. Shut the fuck up.
Who came up with Novakast, Magi?
My left nut.
Oh, hi. My name is MJ. I'm also apparently Magi's left nut.
It's been looking at me very Asianly lately.
I don't want to know that.
We're killing Rob.
That's all right. I've already killed him before with Sekida Sanchiro.
You know, Rob, if you ever wake up at 4 in the morning and you've got memes, I'm not to blame. It's not my phone. MJ magically possessed me.
All right, I got it. Let's see here.
Sure.
Official statement.
The internet is full of morons. Morons who will believe whatever they want.
Pause for a second. Great way to start your thing with just insulting everybody.
Including himself.
Yeah.
And by the way, internet is spelled with an uppercase I because it is a proper noun. Anyway.
And by the way, this moron just fell on a knife and stabbed himself.
Okay, the internet is full of morons. Morons who will believe whatever they want to if it suits their narrative. You know this is a fact if you take 5 seconds to look at politics. Democrats are obsessed with hating on Republican leaders. Republicans are obsessed with hating on Democratic leaders.
What's this got to do with any of the hate that he's getting?
Despite the fact that all these people are probably mostly decent.
Jufin.
That just have, oh God, grammar, dude. That just have different opinions. Now, for internet culture, you friends don't like someone. A lot of times that bandwagons to you, and you wind up being an asshole just like them, blindly hating, never looking at the facts. So, dumb motherfuckers, yes, I'm not trying to win you over because I don't care if you like me. You are all...
Oh, he's not going to win anybody over with this.
This internet drama, outrage culture, and canceled bullshit is absolutely ridiculous. You think it's okay to draw conclusions on people when you are not there. You don't know the full story, and that's why I look at you people like you're fucking retarded.
Okay, I'm sorry, but where is anybody drawing conclusions? I mean, at this point, you have multiple women who have given their stories about how much of a shitty person Greg is. I'm sorry, but especially with, some of the evidence that has already been given, I think a lot of people are going to have a clear idea at this point what you really like, Onision or Grooming Onion.
Actually, I found... Oh, thank goodness.
That bit concerning
Repsion's video.
The bit concerning the politics at the beginning of that was just him trying to distract.
Yeah.
Oh, if you look at the statement here, somebody took the entire statement and highlighted it with various techniques. So red would be name calling. Deflection would be in yellow.
Deflection, thank you.
Orange would be public embarrassment. Green would be gaslighting. Blue, denial, and then 3, table turning, or turning the table on people. Let's see here. Actually, you know what I could do?
So if I were to break,
share, yeah.
So if I were to break into his house, orange paint would be the way to go.
So Nasty Sewer Grandma is the one who did this. So I got to give them credit for doing this.
The motherfucker needs a spell check.
So where did we leave off? Let's see here. Oh.
I've been bombarded with messages saying pedophile and predator and every other horseshit accusation on the map for years now. It always comes from dumbasses I kicked out of my life, saying one thing and people turning it into another. Every hater I have encountered in a live debate, yeah, you'd use debate in quotes, there you go, because it really wasn't, who has addressed this issue has admitted live in front of me that they know damn well that I am not a pedophile.
Who?
Why? Because you fucking idiot. You need an actual kid in the picture to be a pedophile. Did you not even remotely consider that fact? Or this fact? My bad.
Sarah was underage, dumbass.
For instance, a long time ago, Shane Dawson said he thought a 7 to 9-year-old was, quote, sexy. But he later said he was joking. If people called him a pedophile for that, yeah, it's a kid. But was he joking? Maybe. Point is, you actually have a situation where Shane Dawson brought up and called a kid that.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's still on that. And he's using that as a way to scapegoat.
Dude, he likes to call himself, he likes to say he's better looking than Shane Dawson all the time. Come on, man. Seriously?
I mean,
no.
Shane Dawson was actually nicknamed in the film he was in called Pedo Bear. Or it was the film Smiley, but his nickname in the film was Pedo Bear. But that aside, Greg is still more of the notable one that is associated with the term, rather than Shane. I've been watching Shane's. I finally got around to watching his series, his recent one, and I'm looking forward to more. I mean, Jeffree Star lives like 45 minutes away from where I'm at right now, too, and the palette actually looks kind of cool, even though I don't really wear makeup that much anymore. But where did we leave off on this dumb shit fucking official statement? My ass. Let's see here. Oh, gotta love when he uses himself in third person. Now, do you have Onision calling it out? Anyone that anywhere? No, you don't. Closest thing you have to that is people saying Onision rated underage fans. This is based on absolute horseshit. If you actually watch the videos, you find out that the forum ran was 18 plus. Haters don't admit this because they are lying tabloid scum.
Okay, no.
You went back and
Just
edited
because-
it in.
Okay, yeah, you went back, Onision, to edit that little text in when you were being called out for freaking rating underage girls. And I'm sorry. Okay, let me tell you something. Because clearly you're too much of a dumb shit to realize this. There are times when people want to, participate in activities, and sometimes they lie about their age. So I'm pretty sure half the people that you were, or maybe 90%, no, maybe 100% of the people that you were rating on your videos were underage. Clearly, if you were paying attention to a lot of the girls that you were showing or showcasing in your videos, you would know that, but you're too much of a dumb shit to realize.
Yeah, Kai lied about his age.
Yeah. So much, and that worked so well for you, Onision. You dumb fuck.
Let's see, where did we leave off now? Anyone in videos who was not 18 was not 18 because they were either unaware or lied to be there. Additionally, YouTube has had no problem with said videos because, unlike Shane Dawson's a joke, maybe it was a joke, not the point, no actual kids were hit on or otherwise spoken horribly about. Yet, of course, Onision is not.
Nice.
I don't actually have to do gross things to be called horrible names. On to the ridiculous accusations coming from dumbasses I kicked out of my life. This can all be summed up by one statement. I did not want to fuck you. I rejected you, and now you're mad, trying to demonize me so you can make sense of me and not wanting to fuck you. Literally, most all of us have gone through this. Some dumbass is a total creep, lies to us, straight up commits crimes. One idiot literally admitted to selling drugs illegally. Dude, that's 5 years in prison. Yet people still support them because they're fucking idiots with no actual legal integrity.
I'm assuming this is towards Billy, right?
Yeah.
So is he really? That's really different from the fact where he said that, she was just using marijuana.
Hey,
and
why are all dumbasses with teeny weenies such,
Actually, I do want to continue reading this, but give me a moment. Speaking of what something was said earlier, I'll be back.
This is
Don't worry, folks. We're all trained professionals.
The projection is real.
Hey,
but
Ronnie.
It's like
the projection is strong in this one.
He is really that is way different from what he said in one of his earlier videos, where she wasn't selling drugs, she was just using the drugs.
Ronnie.
He's trying to add to try to demonize these people.
Yeah. He's trying to defame them so as to try and get what they're saying be ineligible or what have you.
Call of Duty Mobile.
And again, ultimately, only his fans are going to eat this shit up.
Huh? Get it? So we can play together. It's fun.
My phone's too small. I can't see shit on it.
My phone's small too.
Yeah, but your phone's not an SE. An iPhone SE.
Oh.
To be fair, I hate to say it, I wouldn't doubt it if that was the only way for her to make ends meet, or she was being forced to sell her prescription.
Right.
I hate to say it.
You're not wrong.
That's the only thing I can see concerning that. Concerning
Sarah?
the situation that she was in at that time. Though we don't really know the full extent of the situation.
Well, one thing's for sure, and I think this has come from some of the earlier relationships, is Onision does his best to try to make it, or at least those people, reliable on him, convincing them to get out of their jobs, get out of their homes.
Yeah.
And then when they're kicked to the curb, they have absolutely nothing.
And,
All right, sorry
and have
about
to
that.
come back to him. You're fine.
Where did I
Why
leave
you-
off?
Yeah, everything I said was just
I don't know.
speculation, mind you.
Oh, well, I figured if he's going to talk about, somebody being a criminal who smokes weed for anxiety, I might as well just read this stoned. So, since now I'm a criminal too, right? Even though it's completely legal where I live, and I really don't give a fuck that people know that I'm high right now. But sorry.
On with it.
Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Let's see here. We'll back up a little bit. Literally, most all of us have gone through this. Some dumbass is a total creep. Lies to us, straight up commits crimes. One idiot literally admitted to selling drugs illegally. Dude, that's 5 years in prison. Yet people still support them because they're fucking idiots with no actual legal integrity. Or cheats on us and they go around telling everyone, right after we dump them / never want to see their piece of shit ass again, that we did something horrible. Listen, you dumb cunts. If someone did something horrible, you likely would have dumped them. It's always these rejected ass motherfuckers who go around talking shit. Just admit someone didn't want to be with you, move on with your life. God forbid, I don't want to fuck you, so you punished me? How fucking sick is that? Yeah, he's also said before that anybody who makes any content about him or anti-O content wants to secretly fuck him too.
Yeah.
How's that feel, Rob? You want to fuck an Asian? Groomin onion? Sorry?
I'm not interested in people with a 1 centimeter chode.
I could film it and put it on Pornhub.
No. Okay, I regret asking.
Back in
also, actually, no, sorry. And also has a Napoleon complex.
Some people say Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
It's ice cream.
I just imaged ice cream with a little hat.
Oh shit. Fact is, if I never dumped these people as friends or otherwise, they'd still be with me. Why? Because 9 times out of 10, when there was a breakup, I was dumping them. Reality check. That's why I've been married so long. Meanwhile, all these people haven't heard a single successful relationship they've been in. Why? Because most of them were dumped for a very good reason.
Or maybe perhaps they wanted to keep their,
Sanity?
whatever's going on private.
Integrity?
Yeah, so that way friggin' Onision doesn't shit on them.
Other words that end with Y?
Yeah.
Ex-wife. Okay, now he breaks it down. So,
Virginity?
Hi, Sky. Extremely greedy / used me for my money, lied to me about love in the first place, wound up trying to get $250,000 out of me when I left her. In other words, I was right about her the whole time.
I'm sorry, but didn't Onision, wasn't he cheating on his wife?
Yep.
Emotionally cheating is his word. He was talking to Shiloh, while he was married to Sky, and
he was cheating.
Yeah, not sexually at the time, but then he served her divorce papers with that agreement that he drafted up that she could live there, rent free for 1 year, and then he was the one that said, "Hey, I will pay you $90,000 in alimony." He says it himself, even in recent videos, saying, "I paid her money before I had to pay her money because I care." So, tell me.
Covering your ass isn't caring, that's just covering your ass.
How is that greedy?
Is he retarded?
Yeah.
Don't answer that.
And then Canadian ex. Gee, I wonder who that is. Literally cheated on me, got pregnant with another dude's baby, at one point threatened to kill herself and make it look like you did it. Called the cops on her. They advised me to run away from her while she was taken back so she couldn't fuck up my life anymore. That's right. The cops took her away. And you guys side with this chick who literally cheated on me / got pregnant with another dude's baby? Seriously? That's your reference? Virginian ex. Gee, fucking have no clue who these people are. Repeatedly broke the law. Lied to me repeatedly. Publicly admitted to being a liar and cheated on someone I love more than anyone. Who did did Billy cheat on
Ronnie's
with?
going to say something.
I have a question. Did he slam his head on a mountain of coke, simultaneously getting him high and giving him a concussion? And write this?
You could have
Probably.
The only thing I like about this statement is how colorful it is.
Yeah, Kyle.
Thank you, nasty sewer grandma.
But that's not even him, though.
I know. That's why I'm saying thank you to nasty sewer grandma. At sewer grandma on Twitter. Hey, gotta give credit where credit's due. They did take the time to actually outline all these, which was very helpful.
Poor soul.
Yeah.
And luckily I was able to find the full thing because Repsion has it censored out. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Let's see. Got dumped by me as with the others. And what? Oh, yeah, she must be right. Because when people get dumped, it means the person who dumps them is at fault. Right, Internet?
That's not what's going on at all. Holy fuck.
Other exes/exes or ex-friends. Same story, different people. I don't accept liars in my life who are so unapologetic about it. People who are obsessed with thinking they are right now, or what they, people who are obsessed with thinking they are right now, matter how many laws. Oh wait, what the hell, Greg?
Yeah.
People who are obsessed with thinking they are right now, no matter how many laws they break, no matter how many people they hurt, and selfish things like cheating they do. Dude, proofread your shit.
Yeah.
This is frustrating to me because, fun fact, when I initially started college, I went to college to become an English teacher. And I still do edit textbooks now for freelance stuff randomly. So if you ever need any editing, I'm your gal. But in other words, long story short, I am not what people say I am. I was not the person dumped for lying. In fact, the Virginian ex came back repeatedly, even after I made videos about her. And every time she had zero complaints about what I said in videos because I always told the truth. Yeah, you may be right in some regard. You did always tell the truth, even when it was not your truth to tell. Which led to Billy making that video that everyone references when they make videos on you.
Yeah.
You shared things that shouldn't have been shared. Things that you were privileged to know. And then you made that a big public spectacle because you wanted to deflect blame and criticism. So how are you any better than the people that how you view the people that you're criticizing?
Right.
You were a giant fucking hypocrite, dude.
Yeah.
Also, final note. Oh, good. That means it's going to be ending soon. Tabloid channels, you know, people who give up on making good content and settle for just chucking shit. Everybody wave to the camera. Say hi.
I was gonna say, so CJ.
Dude, I was referring to us, but okay.
I know, but
you had to make it.
You had to go there, man. You had to ruin the good mood.
Hey, we're
No, I'm good.
That's what the kids call
by tabloid, that would mean it's somewhat false.
He's insinuating anybody who makes content on him. But why
Hey,
prove
I'm no
perfect in every way?
I'm no TMZ copycat. I'm sorry.
Dude.
Craig.
Damn it.
Shrub.
Stop. I don't care to talk about that individual. Like, hope he's doing well. Let's see here.
May burn in hell. Hallelujah.
I'm not saying anything. God damn it, you guys. Ugh.
I can.
I know you can. But please, make sure to do it when I'm not here, because I don't give a shit.
Then it shouldn't bother you that I open my damn mouth.
Nah.
Nah.
That's all lies. Even people hold on. All seem to center around the idea that some kind of illegal shit ever happened. Even people I've kicked out have complained illegal stuff may have happened, yet some of these same people straight up admitted to committing felonies and lied to you about actually going anywhere to get justice achieved.
Motherfucker.
Is he still referring to Billy, or is he also adding Sarah to this?
I think he's doing both.
Okay. people say, oh, I went to court, or oh, I talked to the police, but this is all absolutely horseshit. You know who went to the police? Me. I went to the police when my ex threatened to kill herself and make her look like I did it. I went to the police when my ex was body slamming into my doors because I had just broken up with her and she refused to give me space. And every time, the police sided with me. Why? Because it seems like I'm the only mature human being in all these situations. We're talking about 30-plus-year-olds who are still even acting like children, lying and running around like they're always victims despite the ones rejected.
Quit projecting,
who need
damn
to
it.
build a bridge and get the fuck over it. You were saying?
I said, quit projecting, goddammit.
So yeah, I see all of you as morons because you believed absolute horseshit and you had no apologies for it because you people are idiots. If you want me to forgive you, well, I do, but not for you. I forgave all of you for me. Have a nice fucking day.
Wow.
The ego is strong with this one.
If I could snap like they do in jazz clubs, I would.
Jazz. I wasn't in jazz. Oh, I can't.
I can't snap.
That man is completely ass-tarded.
Ass-tarded.
He is.
So, what's the takeaway here? I mean, I certainly believe that he's forgiven us. Eh?
No.
Not just me? Oh, well, fuck you guys too. I'm just kidding.
This is just huge projecting. Him trying to put the blame on somebody else. He knows he's in trouble. So at this point, he's just trying to save face for whatever little fans that he has.
When you say little, all I hear is I like little girls.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
By Oingo Boingo.
Oh,
Now,
never mind.
Calling little girls by say anything.
I like Oingo Boingo. They just make some questionable music sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes?
Hush. Hush.
And Sage is
I
feeling
am
the
not
peach.
the Riddler, you motherfucker.
Yeah, he's handsome. You're bald.
That makes
Ah!
Oh.
Also, he has teeth.
Jesus Christ.
I should never talk to people when I'm playing COD.
Yeah. Too bad I'm not hosting.
Fuck you.
But Aden is, though. You know, the bald guy you made fun of.
Jeez.
The receding hairline is strong with this one.
Not only do we shit on other people, we shit on each other too. Take
Yeah.
that however you will.
Is Ronnie dead?
Don't tell him, Mike. Don't tell him, Mike.
What?
If you can ask, is Ronnie dead?
So, just final thoughts with this whole
Don't ask if I'm
statement
dead
is
He's not dead yet.
Go on, Rob.
Yes, it's
Hey, Sage.
that it's clear that he's not going to learn anything from, his past mistakes. He's just going to keep pushing the blame on somebody else. He's going to keep trying to make it seem like he's the one that's in the right, that he is doing nothing wrong. And
because he's a superhero and everyone else are aliens out to get him.
Wait, I'm Jew Man?
that was a reference to his book, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Wait, what?
That is such a freaking horrendous book.
No, I didn't hear the reference. I was reading chat.
I had said yes because he's a superhero and everyone else are aliens out to get him.
And then I pop off. Am I Jew Man? So I really am Jew Man?
And he's, more powerful than God.
Ha! Joke's on him. My God has lasers and is 20 feet tall with chainsaws.
So, I mean, I could easily promote our own channel with Rob doing the reading or chapter readings of that horrible Drek of I'm not even going to call a book.
Yeah.
Well, not a book. Books make you happy. That makes me want to commit
No,
suicide.
not all books make you happy.
But this book managed to piss me off within the first page.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I learned that from a book.
He literally fucks up his name. He calls himself by Greg within like the second page. The character's name is Daniel.
Hi, my name is Daniel. I mean, you can call me Greg.
Like I've said this before. If I was, pursuing my like English career full time or whatever, and I had a red pen and a hard copy of that book because I read it, I didn't have a hard copy of it. Good
Merry
God, no.
Christmas.
It would have been like I fucking committed murder on a book if I had red pen and that book in front of me and reading it. That book would be so goddamn.
Go on.
Go back to school and give that book to my English teacher.
I want to do the same. Go ahead.
I ended up interrupting Bra, but I'm sorry, man. I wanted him to continue.
Interruption after interruption.
His downfall is coming. It'd be funny if he got arrested at the age of 60. I hate the fact that Greg is our age.
Your age. Oh
And
shit!
Aiden's.
I'm 30 this year. Fuck.
Jokes on
Less
you.
than a week
I'm
away.
younger than all of you.
Welcome. Welcome to the 30 Club.
Time to kill
Even though
myself.
we've been there for a few years.
Time to end it. I'm no longer good. My bowels don't work.
All right, so we'll be doing Magi's funeral tribute stream next Friday for the podcast, episode 36.
Fuck you.
I don't give a shit. We didn't talk about Blizzard, did we?
Nope.
Not yet. Masao, that sounds very much like one of the freaking rituals from Silent Hill 4.
The choking with the umbilical cord?
Yes.
Wait, the room?
Yep.
That does not sound like anything from the room. I just recently replayed it.
Then what was I thinking of?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to.
The umbilical cord in Silent Hill would be in Silent Hill Origins.
Okay.
No. In the room there is an umbilical cord, but
It had nothing to do with choking.
Nope. It's just.
I just realized y'all were talking about Silent Hill. I thought y'all were talking about the actual movie.
I
No,
did
not
not
that
hit
room.
him. I did
Not
not.
the Pennywise one.
Not.
Like,
I still
I
need to
did not
finish
strangle
reading
him.
The
I did
Disaster
not.
Artist. I still haven't watched I've watched the beginning of the film. I mean, I own it, so I can watch it whenever, but.
So, Aiden's cousin
Okay, I'm back.
did the whole... You remember how Spider-Man was indoctrinated to be an Avenger where he went...
In Infinity
You're an
War?
Avenger?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah.
He was knighted.
Yeah. So, Aden and Ronnie's cousin did the same thing to me and said, "You're Jewish now."
I love my family.
You know it's true, Aden. You were in the room when it happened.
I know.
The look on his face like, fuck, why?
That was such an intense laugh.
It brought me joy because it makes him miserable.
Laughing's funny.
Your misery brings me joy.
That is Magi in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I'm a sadist.
Oh God,
That's
Rosa.
I've been saying that for years. I one time when I was high, I looked at Aiden. I was like, Aiden, Greg should have been the load his mom swallowed, or on her back, or on the sheets. He's like, stop it! I don't want to hear this. It's like, or the practice shot.
Considering
I
the fact
believe I
that-
was there when you said that once.
Yeah, I was so high. It fixed my color blindness for a little bit, then I couldn't see yellow anymore. That made me sad, because all yellow looks like gold to me.
The only thing I could possibly be grateful for Groomin Onion is the fact that of, becoming friends with all you guys.
Yeah,
But
same here. That's the only good thing to come out of it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck him.
I don't want to fuck him.
I don't have my webcam on, otherwise you would have saw what I was doing.
Oh, by the way, I love how he likes to pretend he's a dom. Get on your knees, please.
Yeah, that was when he was making all those tweets. He was at the fucking ER with his daughter
I know.
when he was writing those.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's not the one that's named after the
Yep.
character he fucks in the book.
Yep.
Well, I gotta go find a rope.
Hey,
That's so
Ronnie,
dumb.
make sure it's an actual rope and not a snake this time. I'm not giving you anti-venom again.
Can't stop me.
I'll make Aden do it in a Speedo.
I don't get why he thought that would be a good thing to do.
Because he's retarded?
Well, because
Yeah.
he just had a welfare check at the same time happened where the cops arrived at his house. Checking on Kai, and then he was at the ER with his daughter, and I don't get it. I mean, whatever.
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if he's like, because some people are speculating that he's trying to do an insanity defense or trying to develop some sort of insanity defense. I don't believe he's that clever. I think he is so confident that he will never be prosecuted for anything. And to also the fact that, you know, in order to be able to have a successful insanity defense, they have to prove that the person that was committing the act was not aware of what they were doing was wrong.
I love
If you're trying to
beating
make a cover story and try to like kind of, you know, develop this defense, it negates the defense in the first place.
Misal, I'm with you. I'm
Mhm.
pro BDSM as well. I love it. But he just makes a mockery of it and shits on it because he
Of
thinks
course,
it's all...
because it allows him to. He thinks it allows him to continue doing what he's been doing.
Yeah, there's one big problem. It all involves trust. No one
Yeah.
trusts him. No one trusts his ass.
It
He doesn't
involves
trust
consent.
anyone, actually.
The main thing is consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think he said in one video a long time ago that he was like the next Christian Grey or some stupid shit.
Oh my gosh.
That was a beautiful mental image I had. Just hitting him in the back of the knees with a crowbar.
Let's see.
And then when he asked why, I yelled in his face, memes. I recently saw a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Revengeance for the 360. I have not beaten that goddamn game, and I didn't know that they said memes in it. I thought that was a joke.
Metal Gear Rising of Revengeance. Yeah, he's
Wait, you're
the
thinking
final
that-
boss.
Wait, they said the actual word memes? Or they
Yes.
said memes?
Yeah, they
Memes.
say memes in it.
Memes is a real term.
Really?
Yes. There's this whole
Really?
study based on it called memetics.
Mm-hmm.
It was just interesting to see that because I thought that was a joke.
Like what people
So did
associate
I.
with the term memes nowadays is not what memes like is defined as.
Oh, I know.
Like a lot of people mostly assume like internet memes, but memetics is just the study of pop culture or things that have, you know, had influence in culture. And it was created, the study of memetics was actually created by Richard Dawkins, who is the notable atheist author that has written like books like The God Delusion. So he used to be a professor of memetics. That's another fun fact I tell my students.
Well, I mean,
sorry, getting very lectury tonight.
Well, it was just interesting because I thought they meant because every time I've seen that clip used in commentary, I'm like, okay, they're not talking about memes because I know that's the president of the United States, so they have to be talking about memetics. So like, it's not really in there; it's just a joke, right? No, it's in there. It's in there.
If memory serves, it's the guy who cut off Raiden's hand.
It's the guy who's going for it's the dude who uses some nanomachines to find.
Oh, the one who says nanomachines, son.
Yeah, nanomachines, son.
Okay.
Yeah, like when he said when he was lecturing Raiden and then goes, he was like, "Why would you do this? Memes," and then pulls up the government charts and everything. I'm like, "Oh, that makes much more sense. That clip was cut."
Miss out. No Dom would have even asked to do what he wanted to do to Billy as a sub, let alone shame them when they declined. But Christian Gray's a good comparison. He was controlling as well. Dom's controlling what and how much you eat isn't a thing. Doms don't pressure you to sign contracts by dangling luxury goods in your face. So he's right on being Christian Grey.
Meister says Professor MJ. That's funny.
It's funny, Greg.
Because that's what my handle is in my channel name.
It's funny. He thinks,
and it's also because it's true.
He thinks he stings.
Well, I'm referring to me, not him. But yeah,
no, I'm just saying it's funny. It's Greg thinks he sings. Also, I sexually identify as Pepsi Man.
So you okay?
Aiden, you're drinking my hot love.
So,
Blizzard.
yeah.
So what's going on with Blizzard?
Well, Ronnie
Ronnie
identifies as a moth, so you better run, vegan.
Oh jeez.
Moth Senpai? What?
Ronnie.
Not again.
Ronnie. Vegan
vegan
identifies as a lamp. Get him. He has lamps.
So Blizzard, we're talking about the Blitzchung controversy, right?
We're talking about the walkout.
So, okay, maybe I'm not familiar with this, but go ahead.
When Blizzard banned a bunch of Hearthstone pros for showing their support for the what's going on in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of employees just got up and walked out to show
Blizzard.
I didn't know about the walkout.
What?
I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah,
they took away some of the prize money. Nope, they gave it back to them.
Yeah, they gave the money back.
But they did suspend the player and the shoutcasters for 6 months. It was a year, and then they knocked it down to 6 months. But they believe that the shoutcasters are also in trouble because they didn't do anything to stop him from making those statements that caused the whole controversy in the first place, which took place a week after the previous controversy with the Houston Rockets team.
Also, I know that Blizzard recently made it to where you can't delete your account.
What?
People were wanting to delete their account in your accounts in support of the pros that got banned.
Mm-hmm.
And Blizzard made it to where you can't delete your account.
It explained a meme that I saw that said take Blizzard and play Tetris or something.
Yeah. And for a while there, Blizzard had it banned, had it blocked for if you tried to delete your account, it would just send you back to the homepage. And I can confirm this happened because when I heard that was going on, it's like, I know I can recover my account. I have 24 hours, but I accidentally do delete it. So I go to do it, and I'm kicked back to the homepage. Like, okay, so this is a thing. This is actually a thing.
Why are they getting mad at other people for their own fuck up?
They're getting mad because people are wanting to show support, and they fucked up.
I'm looking into the deletion, or they can't delete on Blizzard, because I was not aware of that.
Not vegan. Don't run from your destiny as a lamp. Ronnie, go rub up down on him. You are a moth now. Go fuck my child.
I'm not a moth.
Oh shit.
I'm not a moth.
No, Blizzard is blocking people from deleting their accounts. The boycott Blizzard movement may have spoken too soon on this one. So it looks like that was just a hoax. But let me read the rest of this. Forgive me, I didn't know about these aspects of the story. Otherwise, I would have had this pulled up ahead of time.
I looked into some stuff before we started.
I looked into
I only had 30 minutes to get ready, and I was like, shit. The only thing I haven't touched upon is the Blizzard shit.
Yeah.
Away.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm sorry.
I think it's been 2 hours. I think it's almost time to call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not good at outros.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob, do the outro.
Last time I did it.
All right. So everybody, I want to thank Aden for hosting, and he's hosted a couple times, so I really appreciate it. I want to thank MJ, Magi, Ronnie for coming on and us kind of coming together and, doing this, talking about, the bullshit of the internet.
You're welcome.
I want to thank everybody for stopping by who came on for the live show and, just showing your support. It means a lot to us. If you guys can, especially for those who are watching it as a VOD, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. This is Robert, Aden, MJ, Magi, and Ronnie signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.